Texas Podcast Massacre contains spoilers and adult language. For more horror, visit us at our website at texaspodcastmassacre.com. This is Texas Podcast Massacre.
Welcome to another episode of Texas Podcast Massacre, coming to you from Houston, Texas. I'm your host, Mitch, and with me, as always, is my Q-Stick showing co-host, Nate.
When my father took his life, you were my only friend.
That's true. I am your only friend.
I delivered that better than the movie. I just want everyone to know that.
Truth. True story. Each week on Texas Podcast Massacre, we take a look at a different horror movie and debate a horror-related topic with our unsuspecting victims, who are usually people that we would not call horror fans, or at least fanatics like you and I are, Nate. This week, we take a road trip to a rave in Mexico. We play a fun game of pin the tail on a donkey, and then we review Blumhouse's Truth or Dare with our friends Kirti and Matt. Welcome. Hello. Either one, hi.
Hola.
I didn't set you up that well for that. How's it going? Hola, thank you for being...
Yeah, it's something.
Keeping it relevant to the movie.
Yes.
Boo.
All right. Well, so last time, let's see. This is the first non-Asian horror film we've had you on, Matt.
Did you tell Matt this was Asian?
I think I lied and said it was an adaptation.
I actually don't think you told me what it was. You just said we're watching a movie on Thursday.
Oh, that's right. I
just assumed.
In fact, I had to have you pick out the movie when we went to the movie theater.
That is true. Which one are we... That's right. I didn't even catch that.
He's like, oh, we're going to see A Quiet Place? That's awesome. Oh, Truth or Dare. That's sad.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back. Kirti, it's been a while since we've had you. I'm trying to actually remember the last episode you did with us.
I am also Asian, if that helps. I don't know.
Did you do...
I don't know.
Is that where you wanted me to take this conversation?
Oh, that's why Matt's
You were
here.
talking about
because
Asians.
an Asian is here.
Yes,
So
we were
Matt can do a
talking-
non-Asian movie if an Asian is around. Okay. We've
Yeah.
now
This is fair.
Oh, okay.
established the rules.
Good. I'm glad we...
There has to be some sort of Asianity around if Matt's going to be here.
Here at Texas Podcast Massacre, we're really diverse.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back, both of y'all. I think, with that said, we'll move into our debate of the week.
We will see how the Lord favors you.
No, you dare not, you blaspheme! He will punish you. The jaws of hell will devour you. All of you! No!
So instead of a debate, I was talking with Nate earlier today. I think we decided we were just going to play a round of Truth or Dare.
Yeah.
Now is this regular Truth or Dare or this Blumhouse's Truth or Dare? They're very keen on making sure you know this is Blumhouse's. No one else's fucking Truth or Dare. Blumhouse's.
Yeah.
Who is Blumhouse?
That's the
Production company.
The production company that put money into it.
Yeah, I didn't need to know that.
Well, they wanted you to know that.
They wanted you
It
to
was
know
on
that.
your movie ticket.
Mission failed.
Now, is it
when I bought the
Blumhouse
ticket
or Blumhouse?
Oh, that's a debate question. Blumhouse or Blumhouse? Well, it's funny. I got that when I bought the ticket. I had to go to the line because
Yeah, Katie thought she bought the wrong ticket for the movie ticket. It said Blumhouse, whatever.
Well, and a lady saw my ticket. She goes, "Oh, what's Blumhouse? I haven't seen anything about that." I was like, "Oh no, it's Truth or Dare." And she's like, "I still don't know what you're talking about." I'm like,
No one
That's
does.
probably for the
No one
best.
does.
Probably for the best. All right, so Nate, how do you want to kick this one off?
God, who do I want to make out with? I'm just kidding. Matt, Truth or Dare?
Dun dun dun.
Truth.
I could ask some really terrible questions.
As they
there.
say in the movie, real men only get dare, right? Pick dare.
A lot of dudes.
I'm just saying.
I'm
the
just gonna
movie
say
said that.
most of those dares
So it must be
ended
true.
pretty poorly.
Okay. All right, I got one. This is great. All right, so Matt recently had twins. Which one of your twins, if they're crying, do you help first?
I mean, actually, usually probably my son because he's louder.
Oh, okay. All right, there you go.
Truth.
All right. So your
right.
son is louder.
All right. All right. Well,
Fragile ears here.
You get to go.
Yeah.
You get to go next.
We're gonna save that. We're gonna save this for any like future like squabbles that they have, and your son's be like, "Boom, me, I win.
I'm the favorite because I'm
I'm the
louder.
favorite because I'm louder."
Okay. Let's move on to Kirti.
Sure.
Truth or dare?
Truth. Can't come up with anything.
Yeah, well, okay. So, gun in your hand.
Gun in your hand.
This is the classic.
We're in Texas. That could literally be the case. You have to explain this better.
Okay, Colbert. gun to my head, I would.
George W.
But
Bush,
move
great
on.
person.
Who would you shoot? Would you shoot any of the three in this room, four in this room, or yourself? If you had to, some
If you had to, so if you had to kill someone, who would you choose? So yourself
are
or
you
us three?
altruistic or?
Okay.
Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like it.
It's like
Well, so, two of you have babies.
Yeah, Nate's gonna die.
But you know my cats more than their babies.
Yeah, that's true. I have had more babysitting experience.
What's the
with
ratio of
cats.
cat to baby?
You
like
can
in the
choose
overall,
yourself, too.
In the overall thing. Like, is
Yeah.
one cat like a
Two-
third of a kid?
Although, if she kills you, your cats will have a mighty fancy feast.
They're too picky. They're too picky for that.
aren't they?
Yeah, they're
probably
Well,
they're
you don't
pretty
feed
picky.
them wet food, so just
Well-
saying.
So the answer to the question, yeah, you got to choose here.
If this were like for reals,
Yeah, for real.
I'd probably kill myself. I wouldn't kill you guys.
Lame, but also thank you.
Yeah, I'd feel too terrible.
Mm.
Plus, then I'd have to answer to your wives, and I don't want to have to worry about that.
That's true.
Fair. Okay.
Okay, wow.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
As always, a downer. Just like when in the previous podcast, I said I didn't have any toys growing up.
They continue. No, streak
Just
continues.
kidding.
That explains a lot.
You're like fucking Eeyore, man. someone get you some med, something. That's
Where's that
up.
Price of Right drop?
I don't even remember which one it is.
All right. One more.
There it is.
There we go.
There you go. All right.
Okay. Mitch, truth or dare?
Well, I mean, I feel like according to the rules,
have to do
I
dare
have
now.
to do dare.
You have to do dare
because
now.
that would make it more interesting.
Of
Yeah.
course.
All right. So
Them's
dare.
the rules.
I don't know
You
how we're
have
going to
only
do
one
dare on a
choice.
podcast, but sure. I'm interested to see where you're going with this.
Maybe or no, that's not really.
Or do the bullshit I dare you to
clearly-
say something.
Yeah, I dare you to, I don't know, talk about the most embarrassing moment of your rock star career.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So the most embarrassing moment?
Yeah, in your musical career.
God, there are a lot.
Jackpot.
I think
When did Scott Stapp punch you? when did that happen? Did that happen?
Scott Stapp didn't punch me.
He's like, I got an NDA, but I have to break it because we're playing Truth or Dare.
Oh, there's a lot to choose from. I mean, the obvious one, I guess, we were playing, I think it was in Oklahoma City. I think Matt had booked a show there. And, I was doing the headbanging thing, and my pants were a little tighter than they should have been, and just ripped right up. So I kind of just made sure to
Keep headbanging.
keep the angle different. It just wasn't facing. I
You were
think I
like
was facing-
laterally, like a basketball, like a lateral shuffle just across the stage.
Unintentional
Right.
assless chaps. Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
They love
Unintentional?
assless chaps in Oklahoma City. Everyone knows this.
Yeah,
So
well,
I don't say the problem is.
we were playing at a place that was like it split as a rock venue and a pizza.
Split like your pants.
A little less subtly than my pants at that point.
And not where they shot Magic Mike, is what you're saying?
No.
Just checking.
They were rip away pants. It was on purpose.
right.
You're-
Right. That was all a lie. It was all
Yeah.
rip away.
The pizza
pants.
was a buffet. It was literally a strip club.
all they serve is sausage. Nate, truth or dare?
I'll go dare. I don't know. Why not? I'm so selfless. I'll take the dare. Because it's hard to do a dare without video. That makes
But I know. We'll get the video podcast thing going up soon
Okay.
as the studio.
progresses.
I think it's called a vlog, but moving on.
Cut her mic.
I dare you to cut her mic for the rest of the show.
Stutter Mike.
I dare you to...
Vlog.
let's see.
It's tough.
Yeah.
All right. I dare you to give your science hat to Napro and let him wear it for the remainder of the podcast.
Done.
That's probably worse on Matt than you.
Why? What did I do to you?
Right? Yeah, I do not
you
think
go.
he has showered in quite some time.
Handing it over. You can't. This is great podcast. He's putting the hat on. He looks way better than before. And complete. There we go.
There's a lot happening with this tableau. With your salmon pink.
Are you colorblind?
Very,
A little
very,
bit.
It's a Tim-esque color.
Yeah.
We got going with that.
Yeah, our
What
buddy
did I
Tim.
do to you?
Yeah, all of us went black. You went
Yeah.
all colorful.
Salmon is the new black.
You look
Everyone
like
knows
you
this.
look like you should be guiding
Salmon.
airplanes into the hangar.
Nice.
Now a douchebag guiding airplanes.
Right.
Well, all of these.
I just want to let the listeners know my head is significally colder now. Other than that, I'm fine.
Well, you'll survive.
I'm feeling nice
All
and
right.
toasty. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, that was a round of
No one
truth
died.
or dare. No one died.
Boom.
I'm
Yeah.
a little disappointed.
Suck it, demon named Kellix. What the fuck was up with the guy? I'm gonna get
Well,
into this. Yeah.
with that said, I think we are ready to get into our movie of the week this week. The just released Blumhouse's shit.
Blum, 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 blum.
Whatever the hell. Truth or dare.
First, you play the game,
I dare you to sleep with him.
then the game
It sounds insane, but the game is real.
plays you.
What is it making you do?
Truth or dare?
Truth!
Half the people in this photo are now dead.
We can't win. Tell me what's going on!
We survive this only if we trust each other. I need you to cut out your tongue.
Truth or dare.
Yeah, that was pretty much. All right, so we have a new segment that we do now on the episodes. We don't think we did this last time you were here. We ask our unsuspecting victims to describe this film. What is this movie about? If you had to tell when someone asks you inevitably tomorrow, hey, what did you do with your Thursday night? And you had to explain, I went to saw this movie. What do you tell them this movie is about? And Kirti, we can start with you.
I deny its existence.
There's just
just
this
said-
black
I
hole.
said-
Kirti says, what'd you do Thursday night? I murdered someone. Anything is better
That
than
would be better.
And
Or
by someone, you mean your brain cells.
yes. I washed my hair. I was just brushing my cat. You know, the usual.
At the same time? That is impressive. Wow.
All right, so
All right,
Matt,
so it's on to Matt then.
Yeah.
Kirti's nothing.
I can't save that. I don't know. It's a
Like a 3-sentence synopsis.
What? Yeah,
Like a real
that's
quick.
way too many words.
Okay, fine. 1 sentence. Whatever you need.
It's like it's a comedy. It's a feel good story at the end.
A feel-good comedy. Put that on the back of the box. That was a Blu-ray. Wow. Feel-good comedy.
We laughed, we smiled, we had a great time.
Oh, smiled. Oh, God. Terrible.
How do you? Well, when you laugh, doesn't that imply smiling?
Yeah.
How do you laugh?
Have you met a Russian?
No, not that I know of.
Yeah. Online, you probably did, but that's fine.
I didn't meet them. They know intimate details about me, but I don't
Sure.
know who the hell they are.
Okay, so feel-good comedy. Got it.
Right. All right. So
I have no follow-up on that.
I will fill in then. Truth or Dare is about a group of. At first, I thought they were high schoolers. I guess they're college.
It was college, yeah.
Community college for sure.
All the people who go to college in these movies have like the nicest houses that have ever existed.
Yeah, it was huge.
Yeah.
Like my place was like 4 bedrooms that were like literally like, hey, you can put like a bed here and like a desk. That's it. Like you have no other space. These places are like mansions.
No.
They are literally. I mean, plus, like it looked like they had huge closets. They didn't have nobody was sharing a room. Come on,
Yeah.
You guys sound really jelly.
And that was
like
our
for California.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Is that supposed to be California? It was.
3 hours from Tijuana.
Yeah.
yeah, Texas interior design.
Okay. Yeah, I figured it was close to the south. but I
Were
wasn't
these
sure.
all extra characters from the OC that went to college?
I think the
Oh,
only
God.
person that had at least somewhat okay lines was the main character. Like, at least she spoke a little bit more and didn't make ridiculous comments.
Girl
like,
crush.
Just saying.
Did she?
Gina, what was her name?
because she got
Olivia.
saddled with
Olivia, thank you.
the obvious line that was
That's right.
coming.
She got saddled.
I dare you.
Yes.
In which I audibly groaned and almost fell out of my
She
seat.
had to take the fall.
Let's finish the synopsis here. So, Alfred, I'll just finish it.
Just do it.
Teenage kids get lured into Mexico.
They get lured. They win on their own free volition.
Well, they got lured, though.
They got lured to an abandoned.
While in Mexico, they got lured.
There we go.
They were there
Police.
on spring break.
Yeah, spring break, luring into a church, into an abandoned church. My philosophy: never go to a church. So problem solved. But apparently, these people don't listen.
We'll get to the what you would do differently later.
And then
Great place to party.
he starts a game of Truth or Dare. They play with him. The game follows them back home. And if you don't do the dare or don't tell the truth or resist playing the game, you die. Thank you.
Good explanation.
Thank you.
Well done. All right, so Nate, what can you tell us about this movie that has just been released?
Okay, I want to ask our unsuspecting victims, how much do you think the budget of this movie was?
$10 million.
$10 million from Kirti. What do you think here?
I could see. That's actually pretty good. I was going to say maybe 5 million, but 10's probably just going to say 5 just because she already said 10.
Okay. And the budget was 3.5 million. Ooh, low. Yeah.
Almost all of that's advertising.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that
Makes
was the budget for filming. The advertising budget is separate. But
I mean, they really didn't need significant special
No,
effects.
yeah, it was a low budget
That's true.
movie. So I don't know if that helps your guys' ratings in the end or not. But
So what was it after promotion?
who knows? They probably promoted it like literally with like
It's
3 to 4 times the actual.
It's been
movie.
on every
Yeah.
single show. I mean, I get ads all the time about it. Well, ads probably aren't helpful, but on TV where they can't track my data, then yeah, it's definitely on there a lot.
Yeah.
They saw
So the director of this was Jeff Wadlow, who was the director of such other classic films as the Netflix movie with Kevin James, True Memoirs of an International Assassin, Never Back Down, the fighting movie with a character from the OC. Thank you very much. And Kick-Ass 2. So that's a guy who exists.
High praise.
That's a guy who exists.
Hey, Never Back Down is pretty awesome.
There we go. We found our one person. The main actress in this movie was Mitch's favorite actress?
No.
You've
She was
seen
actually
enough of the show.
Okay, so I'll just,
Lucy Hale.
Where
was
is
the
she
main actress.
from? She kind of looks like a
Pretty Little
Kardashian-ish.
Liars. Well, she's from Pretty Little Liars in terms of where she got.
She's like a third of a Kardashian. She weighs like 3 pounds in this movie.
No, but like
She's like
if
a
you
leg.
look at,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it's
like she's a Kardashian.
one
leg.
of the younger.
I hope this movie makes a lot of
I don't
money
know.
just so she can afford
She
a
looks
burger.
like that.
Yeah, she can.
Just so she can afford some food. I feel yeah.
How much do you think she weighs in this movie? Like 90 pounds, 95 pounds,
Under 100.
right? Man, she's tiny.
Yeah.
Are you looking
Well, how
up her,
tall
You're
is
looking
she?
up her weight right now?
Yes, I
Dude,
am.
can you actually do that?
There's no way.
Yes, of course you can.
So she is.
Kirti's made some connections while she was overseas.
She's most famous for Pretty Little Liars, Mitch's favorite TV show. I think he's gone on record saying that.
I don't
Several
know.
times, actually.
And she was also in the horror classic Scream 4 as
She
Sherry.
was in Scream. That's right.
Yeah. So she was good in that movie actually for horror movies. And then we got Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants 2. We got she was in an episode of the OC. No, yes. Full
There we go.
circle. There we go.
She's 108 pounds.
Wow. Okay.
Nope.
Or 40.
How is this possible?
Well, I'm 120. If that tells you anything.
Brag. Okay.
No, I'm just saying relatively. So she's much smaller than me.
But with some work,
Okay.
you could also look like you don't eat. You're real close. You're real close.
I don't know where we're supposed to go. You look like you eat. So good job. Congrats.
Yeah,
I know.
wow.
What do I see?
And then, I mean, is there anyone else in this movie that we care about? Okay,
No.
all right, done.
No.
All right, that was. And then some trivia on this movie. The first
Ronnie.
there's Ron. Okay, there's a character called Ronnie in the movie.
We care.
You care about that? Okay. The tagline is this is how much promotion they're putting in this shitty movie. The tagline is the producer of Happy Death Day and Get Out dares you to play. The tagline has two far more superior movies inside of it. That lets you know everything you need to know about this movie. It's basically like a promotional tool. So yeah, the menacing grin that comes with the Killing Truth or Dare is nicknamed the Willem Dafoe grin, which Matt was showing us all before, and it's basically nailing it. Google the Willem Dafoe smile, and
it's creepy.
It is creepy as hell. So
I would
nailed it.
Well, I'll save that for later. I'm gonna make a note.
Okay. Yeah, so this was another Friday the 13th release. The last Friday the 13th release that Blumhouse did, we were at. It was Happy Death Day. So they're hitting all the Friday the 13th as much as they possibly can. The cast actually spent a night in Mexico filming and bonding as a group of frids. So that's nice. That's
and
nice
playing
for them.
Truth or Dare.
That's nice.
I'm
of them.
sorry.
If they actually played Truth or Dare during that, that'd be actually pretty kick ass. And then, that's it. I don't give a shit about the rest of it. I don't give a shit about
that's
the rest
fine.
of it at all.
So
One guy's in Teen Wolf. Okay, there you go. Done.
thanks. Thank you for that. So I guess let's open it up. Mexico. Is this really just the doomed vacation spot? I mean, we've learned nothing from Turistas or...
Yeah, and there's a trailer for Sicario 2 right before this. So,
Yeah.
man, you guys...
Tons of people got murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tons.
I just
Although I love Mexico and I like going there.
I feel like there's something Trump would watch and then reinforce the wall rhetoric immediately.
Got to keep out those demons.
We gotta build this wall to keep out the demons. And
Not even American demons.
Oh, God.
It's Mexican demons. The worst
not.
kind of demon.
they're the worst.
American demons.
Worst ever.
American demons. They're local.
You know-
they're propping
They
up.
don't make demons like we do in America.
Yeah.
American demons.
The American
Yes.
demons are propping up the morgue economy. we need to bring those in.
This is social
Can we-
media. You
so-
might actually get to this.
So one scene I did really enjoy. I enjoyed a lot about this movie.
Ironically, or because of what the
ironically.
director was trying to do with the
Ironically, no. It is a fun movie to me, and we'll get into that. The scene where they're trying to convince her to not go to Habitat for Humanity and then go to spring break instead after she does a YouTube clip for what had to be like 10 followers. This girl does not have this many followers.
No,
on
I mean,
YouTube.
they showed like
she's got
20. It showed some ridiculous number of
Yeah.
people watching her.
Oh no,
apparently.
that Habitat Humanity that gets wild.
Yeah.
Some,
Oh, yeah.
some of those streams.
Yeah,
She's
I know
linking
I
from her
follow.
Twitch. She's linking from her Twitch. So, so that's I don't know.
I don't know. What did y'all think about this group of characters overall?
Totally implausible.
It reminded me of, I don't know if you guys have read the book Flatland. That's what it.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah. Whew.
Two-dimensional.
Yeah, it was very, all of them.
Wait, are you
had-
saying the characters were
Yes,
two-dimensional?
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Because the premise of Flatland is that the world is literally taking place in two planes, and you're like a geometric shape.
Correct. I mean, it has some deeper meanings around class systems and all that kind of stuff. But I think,
Not this movie.
yeah, no, exactly.
Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Where's the
This
tie?
is
Where's
not.
the tie together
Nope.
happening here?
I think most of them were just, they had their kind of cliche, I guess, phrases that they had to say, and
But they're so good.
but
some of the
they
writing-
were good. They were good.
I think
Some of the lines are
two
great.
dimensions is generous.
Yeah, but
Like a 1.6.
it reminded me of
Maybe
The
round
Room.
up.
Now, were there any?
It was room-esque.
Yeah,
Some of these
yeah.
lines could have been was so written. I mean, they were gross.
But there's not enough gibberish in them to be was.
Yeah. They were enunciating. It was like Mark's lines from The Room. It was not Tommy's lines. It was like Mark's lines.
Yeah.
So, was there any one of these characters that you were, dare I say, rooting for, or
Matt,
at least?
Matt, go for it.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Oh my God.
I describe Ronnie. So you would use more words to describe Ronnie than the movie. is what you're saying.
Ronnie's my hero.
Yeah. So describe Ronnie for
So
the
just so
listener.
everyone knows who Ronnie is. He is literally the guy you know from college who just like can't stop. He's at the bar.
He's Stifler from American Pie.
but worse and better at the same time.
He's better, but he's also it's also worse.
Yeah.
This is a guy that is going to keep trying.
I'm going to say, like, I love the character, but no redeeming factors, actually. Like, he's just that kind of guy. Best line of the movie, whole movie. Menage a trois? No. Menage a dos? That is him. In a nutshell. Absolutely. And he doesn't give up.
I love that he went from French to Spanish in that little.
Well, they were in
bit.
Mexico.
To make it relevant.
Come on.
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
it was just great.
He knew where he was.
Yeah.
A menage a trois with this guy is me, myself, and I. no one is going with this dude. It's sad.
Well, and I love the cast again. So the guy who plays Ronnie is he's Erica's boyfriend in The Goldbergs. If you watch that show, and in that show he's very kind of nerdy, shy, very quiet, all that. Totally different. But he was cast for The Goldbergs a lot because of what he looks like. So having him do this flip where he's this D-bag is great. I enjoyed it. I think that's part of his charm.
So on this guy's resume, he's like, I got range. I can play nerd. I can play douchebag. Like I got a wide swath of character I can hit. It's
pretty impressive.
Yeah, he was an angel that left us all too soon in this movie. Sadly, Kirti, what about you? Was there someone that you were? I don't know if rooting for is maybe the right word, but someone that you
Who
were
did you like the most?
Yeah,
if you had to pick, truth or dare, truth. Who do you like the most in this movie? Of characters.
I guess Olivia was. I called her Gina, but her name's Olivia.
Gina.
Yes, not the Canadian pronunciation.
Nobody wants to touch that.
That's true.
Regina. Come on.
I don't want to touch
Look it up.
Regina. Okay,
Look it up.
Jeez.
Jesus.
Moving on.
All right. If we stop talking about our president, okay.
Yeah.
He says China.
I think Olivia. At least, like I said, I felt like at least some of her lines were like, making some sense. Although she was very too quick to pick up on what was actually happening with the game. Like,
it was
almost
the
instantly.
reverse. Normally they're like, oh my god,
Yeah, they
8
take
people are dead.
forever.
Now I figured it out.
Yeah.
Right.
She's like, oh my god, I saw like a group of people one time, done. That's reasonable. If you see a group of people with smiley faces surrounding you, either you're insane or some shit went down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I didn't really mind that in this movie. I thought that was plausible.
She drank the worm, had some hallucinogenics.
Yeah.
Could be
3 weeks later or a week later or whatever it was. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, sure.
What about you guys?
Time release. I liked the douchebag med student, Tyson. This guy is great because there's always the guy who can't stop, and then there's the guy like, oh, truth or dare, fuck you. I'm gonna tell like the deep truth. Like, yeah, this
He did start it all.
He did. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the game already had started, so he was locked in. He's like, oh, why do you like your friend's boyfriend so much? It's like, boom, first question, just instantaneous. Like, it escalated.
Huh?
It escalated. Yeah, he was like waiting to like say shit because he's like, I see this ain't right. But then in a normal circumstance, you can't, even though he was a douchebag. He's like, oh, this game happened. Oh yeah, I'm gonna unload it. Loved that guy. It was great. Fake prescriptions, not great. I'm not. He's writing Adderall prescriptions for random people.
It was for Olivia.
No, it was for random like underclassmen and I guess also
they were paying for it.
Guys got to eat.
Guys got to. Oh, his whole family's doctors. He lives in a mansion. Guys got to eat. I think he's okay. I think he's fine.
That trust fund's not paying for itself.
Yeah.
No sympathy for the upper class.
Yeah, really.
No.
Yikes.
Yeah. No, my favorite was Day drinking Penelope.
Oh yeah.
Because
she's great. I like
she was
her.
great.
Because of all of the people, she's the one I related to most from my college experience. Just cool. I'm doing college. We're gonna drink, just have a good time. And
How many of your friends who to stop them from getting shot did you dive in front of in college?
That was very noble, unexpectedly noble.
How noble!
That doesn't
of
make
you.
any sense.
Yeah.
How noble! of
Okay,
you.
we got to talk about this.
We
quote.
do. We really
Yeah.
do. We'll get to that.
All right. So let's get into some of these. So obviously they get stuck. I mean, you've seen the trailer. The trailer pretty much. You've seen half this movie from the trailer.
the trailer
Which
was
trailers
too much.
Trailers now. I'm on a soapbox rant. Trailers suck now. They
Well,
tell
you
you
know-
too much of the movie.
Well, the thing is that if the movie's not good, the trailer shows more of the movie. If the movie is good, the trailer shows less to like lure you in. You know
I don't
what
know.
I
I
mean?
thought we already did our Quiet Place review, but I thought A Quiet Place also showed a lot, but it was still good.
Yeah.
Not a hard and fast rule, but that's usually right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they get stuck into this game. Let me ask, there's a bunch of different deaths. What was one of the more memorable deaths for you? What was your I guess, favorite death in this movie? Kirti, we'll start with you this time.
Yeah, I would say Ronnie. I thought. I mean, just
She says, "Fuck you, Matt."
Yeah,
She was
sorry.
glad
It was
Ronnie
memorable. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
shook the- he
I
shook the
figured Matt
magic
would
8 ball,
agree.
and it said you die.
Yeah, I liked his ridiculous enthusiasm of going up there and showing his penis to the rest of the bar.
I mean,
And then
He's ballsy.
And then he
Ballsy
got size shamed
Yeah.
into not doing it.
It's like, wait, is that Beth? No, but Beth told me it was small too. Boom! Drop. That was great.
What I don't understand about that one scene is he's walking off he refuses to do the dare, so he gets possessed. And he starts walking off the corner, and there's a cue stick, and you're like, oh shit, he's gonna fall right onto that and eat it. And then they all stop him, like, oh hey buddy, and they push him back. Like on there. No one tries to just get him off the table if they think he's like too wasted.
And it's not like if he did hit the cue stick at that height, anything would happen, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's not sharp, it's not gonna
pierce.
So what was
It
the
would
actual
bruised him heavily.
So what was the actual death though? So you gotta explain.
So yeah, the actual death is he gets pushed back on the pool table and he walks now to the other end and he steps on a ball on purpose, on an 8 ball on purpose.
He scratched and then
he crashes sort of.
I heard it.
Not been enough of that.
But it's weird because he lands horizontally almost.
Yeah.
Very horizontally.
Yeah,
He like
it's like that show.
levers.
It's like that show
smacks his neck.
Wipeout, man. He just ate shit.
What does he hit against?
Another pool table.
Another pool table.
Yeah.
So he got his neck just right. He's like, okay, corner pocket. And
Yeah,
then just bam, right there.
Dead.
Wow.
Who was it? Somebody said bad break.
That was my boy Tyson.
Tyson said
Bad break.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I laughed out loud at that one. That was
Bad
great.
break.
Oh, that was great.
Another good Ronnie quote was "No tips, no touching." When he got dared
When he got
to lap
dared to
dance the
lap
guy.
dance. Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty great too. That's
I don't want your money.
that
Like I
was good.
said, that's a feel good movie.
Yeah.
Nate, what about you?
Yeah,
What was-
my favorite death was probably it's that same dude. This Tyson guy is just crushing. So basically, why the people aren't like minute to minute texting about whose turn it is beyond me. Like there's a group chat. My turn just happened. My turn happened. It's not that hard, right? I don't get it. They're running a lot. Text. I mean. If millennials are late, they're supposed to be lazy. So in this instance, be more lazy.
Seems fair.
That's my recommendation. But basically, he goes into a med school interview. He's been shadily selling prescriptions from it's his dad's.
No,
His
his
dad.
dad, his mom, his sister, they're
he's
all
ganking on
Uncle and
I'm assuming he's
grandfather.
probably
He's
splitting it
rotating,
around
he's
so
rotating
that
it, yeah. Smart, real smart. Get their licenses taken away too. Great, love it. And then
Bring them all down.
all of his friends get there, and then he does the turn back, back into the room. That's the stupidest thing. You walk out on a high. You George Costanza it. You leave him wanting more. You just really walk out. This guy's an idiot. And then, of course, he gets the truth. He has talked about the scripts. He lies, and then he stabs himself in the eyeball with a pen. That doesn't kill. That wouldn't kill you. So then he like headbangs his head with the pen sticking out into the wall, thereby impaling his brain.
That was pretty awesome.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. That was good.
was solid.
That was the more original of the kills of the whole movie.
Oh, totally.
I would agree.
That's what I would have picked.
Yeah.
Well, pool table's pretty odd.
It's pretty good.
Right.
I enjoyed watching
We've
that
all
one, but it wasn't.
We've all seen Roadhouse.
I mean, impaling, I feel like that's done in other movies versus
You
I tripped on a pool.
you headbang
That's
a
fair.
pen into your own brain.
It's kind of like the Joker magic trick.
Yeah,
sure.
Kind of like that.
A lot of Joker references in this movie for sure with your Willem Dafoe.
The smiling in this is the creepiest part of the movie. Can we all agree on that?
very
agreed.
much so.
Agreed.
I will not be.
There was a couple
sleeping
jump
tonight.
scares.
Really?
The jump scares weren't anything to write home about.
So it was just that was really the creepiest factor for
Absolutely.
you?
It's not just the
Dead
smiling.
people smiling or the alive people smiling?
Whomever. I think
a lot of respect for the dead there. I like
yeah.
that.
I think
Treat
them equally.
Demons,
Treating them
demons, don't come after me.
equally.
Look how well I respected the dead. Please help me.
I now that I think about it, I feel like they didn't have enough budget to actually show a demon. But that's a side thing.
Yeah.
When they try to keep this is PG-13, right?
Yeah.
So they try to keep it pretty open for
their visual
everyone.
effects guy was a
the
Their visual effects
teeny
guy
boppers.
was just
Yeah.
a Snapchat filter author. They
Right.
just put the Snapchat filter throughout the whole movie, and that was it.
Yeah, I think the lean with the smile and the voice. I mean, again, some people looked creepier than others.
Yeah.
Now, the girl at the bar had the creepiest one. I think that's what we shared on our Instagram account. That one looked.
And while they're having
best.
sex,
Yeah,
those are the two.
Yeah.
Lucy Hale during the
Skeletor.
sex scene. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
okay, so I don't get so if you think about it, it makes no sense.
Well, don't do that.
Okay,
the entire movie.
Okay.
This movie's not asking
Let's
you to
end
think.
this podcast now.
They
Right.
see the demon changes only what they can see and physically can impact them with no one else seeing it. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they don't explain if it's like loss of time for the others.
He gets
or
choked
something
by
else.
her, right? But she's clearly not choking him. Like, how is it doesn't make any sense.
Nate, demons aren't real.
Yeah.
I just feel like I need to. And I hate when people throw that out at me too. But
Yeah.
demons aren't real. It's not.
Well, if you're hallucinating
Fine,
things, physical.
Yeah, well then why
Things
did
could still
why
be-
did I get that online shaman degree? Okay, tell me that.
Bad with money.
Tell me that. No,
Because you make bad
Can you
life
marry
choices.
anyone? No, you can only just.
no. I can actually marry two demons. That's
Wow,
it. That's
okay.
actually the only jurisdiction I
Aw.
have, which is really weird.
That's
Maybe
sweet.
that's all he's doing this game for, to find love.
yeah.
It's a
Hey,
rom-com.
maybe
It's
more
a
demons.
rom-com.
If more demons had love, they wouldn't be tormenting people.
True. Did you answer your question? I don't know. It didn't make a whole lot.
It made no sense. Like the demon is keying people's cars, but only so they can see it. How does that even make sense?
Yeah.
Like doing graffiti? Oh,
Yeah.
I think it's all just. It's showing them something different. I think it's hallucination rather
is.
than actual.
Remember, he's a trickster.
Yeah, he's just tricking.
He's
He's like a Loki.
He's a trickster.
He's a bad Loki.
Well, Loki has
like
redeeming.
A worse. Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah.
not this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loki knows Matt Damon was
And-
and able to get him to play.
Oh my god,
Thor.
that was the highlight of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, that was my bad. I was about to send us on a tailspin.
Yeah.
And Nebra, what was your favorite death scene?
Oh, I was completely agreeing with Nate. Absolutely, the head smash. That
See,
was
I
fantastic.
think you're forgetting the best is that opener. She set the bitch on fire.
You don't know that she died.
No, she died
She died
because she was
got
still
wanted for
alive
murder.
later. She was still alive later, and she was wanted for murder. So
Yeah.
because if she didn't kill her,
was
she
wanted
would
for
she would
murder.
have died.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well, I don't know. They could have done more.
So I did okay. Another thing about these stupid rules is the length and duration you have to do these dares is wildly varying
Erratic, yeah.
across all, and like the time frames in between are just like sometimes it's like 1 second in between, other times it's like a day.
Let's
or
drive
two.
to Mexico and
it's
nothing's
like-
going to happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
How much of a trickster
It's
guy
only
is this
three
guy?
hours.
He's got to do his research on what to ask next.
Like he should do
you
a truth or dare like at the border with a border security guard. If this guy was real
That'd be great.
trickster, that'd be great. Yeah, this guy's an idiot.
I mean, a lot of the dares and truths, I guess, were really around their lives. That was it. It wasn't, it wasn't
the
anything.
truths.
It wasn't
No, sorry, the
truth.
truths.
All the
yeah.
truths.
Yeah, absolutely. The dares, okay, yeah, they were
Those
a
are
little
pretty
bit
fucked up.
random, but the truths were just like, oh.
The dare where she had
tell
to
them
chug a
how
bottle.
you
Okay,
feel.
the dare where she had to chug a bottle of alcohol and walk across the edge. You take really slow steps and you chug the entire bottle in like a minute.
but you got to remember,
what?
she had already chugged a bottle of vodka.
Yeah,
She was already drunk
Yeah.
from earlier.
yeah, but I mean, alcohol poisoning, impaling yourself. No, I'll go with the alcohol poisoning.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So
Thanks.
the other thing is like,
Plus, you throw up too. I mean, you have to like.
and she did that at the end.
But okay, is this like Nathan's hot dog eating contest where like if you throw up the hot dogs it doesn't count, or can you chug the bottle and then throw up and then you still be okay?
I think they just don't have enough time to even process that.
yeah,
That's fair.
The
these rules are
details.
the worst.
Yeah.
The rules are terrible.
It would take a while for it to actually hit her. There's no actual point of that. So it's maybe like, no, I have a bottle in one hand, so I'm unbalanced.
The first thing I should have done is just gone to a lawyer and been like, all right, let's get this guy out, get him smiling, ask him some questions, get the lawyer to write it out, sign an agreement, figure this shit out.
So we touched on it a little bit ago. They find the one of the girls that was with the first group of friends.
Yeah.
Who was also a friend of the one that conned them into getting sucked into this game. She is dared to kill Olivia, but ends up shooting
Penelope.
Daydrinking Penelope. Because Penelope dies in front.
She already had
sucks for Penelope because she handled her dare like a champ.
Yeah.
And then just ate it right there.
So, I mean, if she drank so much alcohol, wouldn't the alcohol be like instantly cleansing her gunshot wound?
Only that's how.
You're obviously a doctor.
And she wasn't.
She was dating a doctor. She knows it.
Well, so here's the biggest problem I had with that scene. She went from being like super drunk to like instantly sober, coherent, like no slurring speech at all.
Well, because alcohol gives you superpowers.
She threw up. So
you can do everything better under the influence of alcohol.
Old puke and rally and
yeah. It's college
and like falling on a car.
When you're in college, your metabolism is just.
Wait, you guys haven't fallen onto cars before?
Yeah,
wait,
it's fine.
What? Wow.
There was a shitty thin mattress to protect her, Nate. She was fine.
That was punctured, so it was even worse. But
well, also the fact that she's trying to survive all this time, and then
she gets
moments later, she's like,
killed.
"I'm gonna jump in front of her and save."
Yeah,
this friend of mine.
She's like, "No, it actually was my time.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Never mind."
Yeah. Yeah, some of these dares are just kind of shit, stupid.
Like kill people? Come on, well, that's not even trickstery.
It's not creative.
It's not trickstery at all.
Just shoot Olivia. Why?
Sucks.
Why is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so of course most every horror movie they have to explain why things are happening and give you the reason. In this particular case, let me ask you: were you surprised to find out that this was a demon-based movie and not just? I mean, did it?
It always starts at a church, Mitch. You've heard me say this. It always starts at a church. There's a priest. He's unsupervised with young girls. Wow, shocker, demon. I mean, ABC. That's it. The game's over.
Yeah, simple math.
The game's over. Well, the game's not over, I guess. But yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
Could there really be any other answer? No,
not really.
No.
It's gotta be demon, ghost.
Nothing about it was shocking. I was just curious.
The plot was
the question is what kind of demon? Is it going to be like it could have been a Mayan demon? That would have been a nice twist instead of it had to be from Catholic Church or something like that.
It could have been like a ghost situation.
Is it ghost?
No, because demons are the only thing they can possess.
Yeah, ghosts can only haunt.
Oh,
ghosts can
I'm
only
sorry.
haunt.
I don't know the technicalities of these.
Ghosts are tied
beings.
to a location typically.
Right.
What about? How do you explain all the people that get possessed?
Well, they're demons.
The movies.
Demons.
Oh, they're demons. None of them are.
Demons can do possessions. Ghosts are just there.
Got it.
Thank you, Eddie Murphy. And
these demons are not.
Oh,
we're never people.
Tell that to Demi Moore.
We're never people.
No, demons are demons.
Demons are demons.
Yeah, demons
okay,
are
just evil and all right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I did go to Catholic school, but I forgot about all that. So.
That seems like the best possible.
Yeah, that's okay.
That seems great.
They didn't cover. I went to Catholic high school and they didn't cover demons.
It was implied. It was implied.
Yeah.
That's fine.
There's an elective.
It's there.
Yeah. So
It's an elective.
It was.
I took harlots. I could have taken demons. It was a real tough choice for me. Yeah.
Well, I mean, how else are you going to be able to teach priests, how to do an exorcism? Someone's got one.
Yeah, someone's got to do it.
Yeah,
So they find out. I'm going to push us toward the end here. They find out that they have to get the original guy, who's the one who apparently unleashed the demon.
Who lured them? Yeah.
Yeah. They find out from an old nun
who
that
can't
was
talk.
Part of the original, because she was the one who actually summoned them because she knows how to summon demons. They skirt over that. Wow. She's just like, hey, because when she's telling the story, she's like, all the other nuns.
When she's writing the story?
Well, writing the story.
She spends an hour writing War and Peace for possession, basically.
Yeah. Her English is very good.
Her English is great.
Yeah.
But she can't actually write well. She had to use like massive block letters.
Has this chick ever heard of Stephen Hawking? Get a fucking voice box. Jesus.
God.
Too soon, man.
And then what she does,
soon.
and then what she does is the first thing that she's like, oh, she cut out her tongue, but she has this voice box, and she says, "Would you like to play a game?" That would be the best.
Truth or dare.
Yeah,
Truth
or dare. Truth or
now we're just
dare.
Daleks.
Too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she writes War and Peace on this, which was incredible.
All in English.
All in English. Very good writing. Also.
Yeah.
She worked on her calligraphy while she was shut in for 60 years, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, she had some time to find a man, so I guess maybe
so
she ended up with
was
a
it-
granddaughter. So
Yeah, she was a nun.
yeah, she gave that. She's
Yeah.
anyway.
Don't think too deep.
But but again, want to reiterate. Her story that she says is, okay, the priest was raping, molesting us,
girls,
all that.
yes.
And then one of the girls said, I can summon demons. And they all thought, this is a great idea. Let's do this shit. And she did it. They just kind of glossed over the fact that she done summon the demon. Like, you can't figure something else out. Like, this is the only way to
I'm
handle
getting
it.
raped constantly, and I'm in fear for my life.
I'm not saying it's
inside, or demon. Like,
I'm not judging the decision to do it. I'm just
I don't wanna
saying
touch that.
she's like, I only got one. She's a one
not
trick
what he
pony.
said.
Is my point. She's like, I only know the one spell to summon it. I don't know like any other shit.
Well-
I got one thing I do real well is summon demons.
So
that's why it's usually a team effort, but their team, her team.
Yeah,
dies.
this is why I have opening acts because I got one trick, and once it's done, I'm done. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, I would say, one, she did say that they were young. Two, if they are in a religious institution of some kind, then they likely believe in some higher
or they got put
being,
there,
or they got put there. Regardless, I think the idea that if they're religious and they're in that situation, then they believe in some sort of higher being intervening, right? Yeah. And I think that could have been
and one did. One did.
And that could have been their logical sort of go to instead of trying something else.
I just think she's like Zoolander, and she's been working on Magnum forever, but she's only really got Blue Steel. And when are we going to see Magnum? Is my question. Maybe that's a sequel.
She had she wrote a magnum opus of English. If you want to count that, I don't know.
It's not good for the drum. So,
in that same vein, where did she learn how to, get rid of the demon? Makes no sense.
Yeah. Same, but
one trick. She knows, like...
Well, no, she did learn eventually.
It's like she read a book, and it was like volume 1 was like summon it, and she's like, oh crap. I got all these these library fees. They won't let me check out the other book until I pay it back. They paid it back, and then she got the second
after
volume.
everyone died.
Exactly. she like just scavenged their inheritances and then paid it. I don't know. Who knows?
So basically, they give her Lucy Hale the spell. They get back to the mission. There's a whole bunch of crap that happens kind of in between this, but we'll just fast forward. Effectively, they're trying to summon the demon, but the demon is able to kill the dude, the only one that can stop it. Yeah. They find out that it's either you all die and this ends, or you get other people to join the game. So she uses her crazy ass 1 million follower Habitat for Humanity.
This is why I don't check viral videos.
YouTube.
I've already preemptively saved myself.
Yeah. Yeah, so she uses YouTube to get everyone. A very Ring-esque.
I was gonna say this ripped off the Ring. It was so hard.
Yeah, it's basically the Ring.
It was a Ring vlog. Basically,
I did like the fake. Yes, thank you. I did like the fake London background and the fake. Oh, Asian people are looking at this too.
That's so funny.
Yeah, Asian. I was like, let's show.
That's like, show more of that, and they just cut away.
Yeah,
like dang it.
Just show all ethnicities around the world somehow following this random person.
Yeah.
No. I don't understand why being asked truth or dare is what gets you.
Like the front page of Reddit just like killed the earth. It's basically what this movie is.
I would do it.
Yeah, why did getting asked truth or dare lock you? I feel like if you participate, you're locked in.
No, because they were inside the church. They can expand the game from inside the church.
I get that.
Demons can ride the internet through the tubes. Okay, the demon goes through the tubes to the Asian tubes, and then it comes back to the UK.
Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg.
And then the Russians intercept it midway. And then
is there a reason the demon had to be left in the church?
No. None of this makes sense.
Okay,
There's no reason.
So anything else about the? What did y'all think about the ending?
They should have made a church and okay. I got. Hold on. I got a real good one.
All right.
Holy shit! I got a real good one.
All right. Is there anything about the end? What was your overall opinion about the ending?
I'm wondering how long I can draw this out because Nate looks like he has to go pee.
No, I don't.
He's so excited.
I'm totally fine.
He's like bouncing.
He's ready to rage quit this episode.
Yeah. So okay, at the end, here's what I don't understand: is why couldn't they? It's the three of them. They actually brought in the demon to play the game. Brilliant idea.
Yeah,
but why not do like a something where they can kind of like truth or dare the demon to like kill itself?
She tried.
Well, she asked truth, and truth says it doesn't matter.
So they could play another round. They do two truths. He's left with dare. Huh?
That's assuming again. It feels like he didn't play by the rules.
No, you're preemptively playing the game before the forcing. Yeah, that's smart. That's a good one. Go another round really fast so they can't kill you in the time frame.
Yep.
Yeah, I like it. I like it quite a bit.
Flawless.
They're smart, but not that.
No, that's a good point.
And if they both picked truth, it would force a dare. Yeah.
Kill yourself.
What did you think about the ending, Kirti?
I thought it was kind of a cop out. The whole time she's just like, I care about the other people, building these houses, blah blah blah, and then. But no, shit! Never mind.
Should have pulled a Kirti.
I would not.
Kill yourself.
Right, because there's two instances. Right, one is the Habitat for Humanity, kind of showing how altruistic she is. The other is the whole
she ultimately ditched. So really not that.
Well, but the whole movie.
And the second time she gets asked. She takes the dare for herself, and she says, "Oh, I want to make sure you guys get the truth." Right. So there's at least two instances, if not more, that they try to show that she's kind of a bigger person, and then towards the end she's like, "Fuck."
See,
she's actually.
I disagree, and this is actually where I think the movie did a very good job. I think they were trying to show that she's been duplicitous this whole time. She's hiding she has these secrets from her friend. Sure.
She wants her man.
Yeah, she wants her man. She is sort of sitting on this big secret. Oh yeah, you keep cheating, and instead of me just going and saying anything, I'm gonna keep this ready for when I can use it.
You're saying she's being more like Olivia Pope from Scandal.
Okay.
Wow.
No Scandal reference?
Wow,
Nobody?
Nobody?
No.
It's a good reference.
When you and Kirti have y'all's book club meeting later, y'all can
our book club TV show? I don't know how that works.
I don't know. I don't know. I thought really by the end of it, because at the very beginning when they do the first truth or dare, she says, "Oh, I would sacrifice all of us for everyone else in the world." And then when the actual situation's there, She does what she's done this whole thing. She's always going to take her.
So this is basically like Scream 4.
I'm giving credit on this.
Okay.
This is like Scream 4 because at the beginning, she seems like whatever, and at the end, she was the murderer.
She's got a lot of range, huh?
No, spoiler.
Oh no, I guess. Oh no, it was what's her?
It wasn't
face?
her.
It was the Scream Queen's girl was the murderer. That's right.
Yeah. Nate, what did you think about the ending?
Danny, the plot was so predictable. It didn't even really matter. It didn't even really register to me. The best part was the hilariously, terribly written lines.
Yeah,
that was the best part of the movie by far. Couple funny lines, couple hilariously delivered lines. I expected better from the guy who did the Kevin James Netflix movie. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Well, with that said, I really want to ask you, truth or dare. It's all going to be truth. What would you have done differently?
Son of a bitch, you left the bodies and you only moved the headstones! You only moved the headstones! Why?
All right, Nate, if you are going to do something different, what do you do differently?
So never go to the church, obviously, the first one. Easy. Problem solved.
Yeah.
Prohibito.
Yeah, prohibito. Exactly. What great pronunciation as well. Love it.
Same quality as the one in the movie.
Okay, so at the end of the movie, it got me thinking. Okay, so the internet can transfer the game to a place. Okay,
yeah.
Right.
Now remember, because the demon can possess an idea.
Yeah, the demon can possess an idea. Okay, well, if it can possess an idea, can it possess code? Because what I do is I build that church in a server in the church in Second Life.
Oh my god!
And then I have people.
Is it 2002?
And then I have people inside Second Life daring each other to basically get out of it in real life. Boom! Loophole. Second Life loophole. Yeah!
Wow!
And the award for most creative answer goes to.
Yeah!
I don't think Second Life's a thing anymore.
Good. That means that all your friends, whoever is in there, easy access. Right? I mean,
that's solid.
If you use the internet to spread it, you should be able to use the internet to contain it at the same time. So they need more tech savvy friends rather than people who are just day drinking and writing fake prescriptions.
Well, that's what happens when you go to community college.
You need this group didn't have the nerd. Normally, like there's in all these teen, high school, college things. There's always like the nerd guy. They didn't have that nerd, so get better friends.
It was probably Ronnie, honestly.
Get a nerd. No, that guy had no skills whatsoever. Get a nerd friend. That was also
no. I think Olivia was supposed to be kind of the Debbie Downer. The realist in the group.
I'm also daring the writer of this movie to write good dialogue. He just died.
Wow, break that fourth wall, huh?
Matt, what would you do differently?
So I already told you. I mean, at the end, I would have dared to, worked it out, do the truths, and then tell the demon to, kill itself. It would have been great.
Nice.
They could have walked away. Still probably hating each other, but at least alive.
You may not have to say kill itself, but
something.
No longer exists.
I dare you to stop.
No longer exist.
I dare you to stop making us play the game forever.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
could have worked.
Yeah, could have tried it.
I totally expected. She's like expecting. She's like, I got this plan. You're just gonna have to trust me. And then nothing happened.
So this would be like how it would work, right? So he says truth. And then the next person on the line, there's only two of them left, so it's super easy. So then she says truth, and then oh no, but there's only two people left, and it goes truth, dare, truth, dare. You actually can never rotate it with only. Well, no, you can just do.
She should.
You say dare and then truth. Okay.
Okay. So what she should have done is she should have just asked the demon truth or dare, or instead of choosing having him choose the truth.
Yeah. There's a way to do it.
There's a way to do it.
Because you can do a dare like lick my face. Done. 1 second. Like you can rotate through them so fast it wouldn't even matter.
Not a big deal.
I don't know why I said lick my face, but it's a very fast.
We're about to have another conversation.
Like rub your. I dare you to rub your stomach. I don't know. It could be a faster one.
Oh my god,
that's not better.
I dare you to breathe. Done. Got it. There you go.
My life. Kirti, what do you do differently?
I think I don't know. Instead of thinking too much about what to do with this demon, I would have agreed, not gone in the church, and probably not even followed this creep into
don't follow guys in Mexico you don't know.
Yes. Well, what's ridiculous is I'm going to Mexico next month, so first time, that'll be fun. I think
prohibito means
prohibito means don't.
No.
Are you going to the Baja California side or the normal side?
It's Cabo. I have no idea.
Okay.
Cabo.
Yeah, Cabo
but it's
is
apparently
on the Baja
number one right now in terms of deadliest places to go.
Oh.
It's actually kind of
what
creepy.
Percentage of that? Give a pie chart. What percentage of that chart is demon related? This one.
Never a pie chart, as you know.
Donut chart.
Yeah. I think the ridiculous thing was how easily she was like, yeah, let's go hang out with this guy, and the fact that I was fully expecting for a microsecond, oh, he's gonna take them to an underground bar or something like that. But they show up at this place and they still continue to stay there for moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only other warning sign they missed was him driving them in a windowless van to it, right? I
mean, there were lots of signs of this. So I would have done that differently.
Yeah, this movie easily could have been Taken 4. Yeah. If you're ever in a position where you could be in a Taken movie, never make that choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, y'all have great ones. Mine was just a little more immediate. When you're the dude at the church and you're trying to buy some time for the dude to cut his tongue out, maybe you just pick truth. Maybe you just do truth and you really just draw out whatever the truth is.
The time
I can just talk for a long time.
Say, like that.
Yeah, I mean, you're still doing it. The demon can't possess you as long as you're talking.
Does the demon throw a flag at you with delay of game? What's happening?
Right, as long as you're just saying the truth.
Orange flag.
Also, I mean, none of us can do this, but how long does it actually take to cut out your tongue? Because the guy was working on it for a good minute.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't a good knife. That knife didn't really look dependable.
So you're suggesting that what you would have done differently is sharpened the knife.
Yeah.
Correct.
Problem solved.
You spend 80% of your time sharpening the knife, only 20% of the time
Exactly.
cutting your tongue off. Abraham Lincoln. It's like, whoa. Then he spends all the
Kids
time.
don't look that
and he's
up.
got 4 hours to cut out a tree. He spends 3 hours sharpening the axe. And then he
kids don't look that up, or Mexico Truth or Dare.
Yeah.
Which is what they Google.
Look up Abraham Lincoln, kids. All right? That seems pretty safe to me.
Just stop there.
Pretty safe.
Save yourself from this fate. All right, so we have a new segment now that we do where it's pitch the sequel. So it is your imagine it's
these
your
days,
job.
baby, you gotta have a sequel.
So
all horror movies.
What is your sequel idea? Nate, we can start with you again.
I mean, there could be it's Second Truth or Dare, Second Life would be great. Because you're in.
We want you to come up with a name for this movie as well.
So I actually looked this up. Second Life still does exist. There was a release a few months ago.
It is probably Truth or Dare branded. If anything. I'll think of a name. Go to someone else.
No, your Second Life was good. I like
No, go to someone else. I'll think of a better.
All right, Kirti.
So I think that the next version of the movie, which has already been made, it's called The Nerve. This is the Dave Franco movie.
Oh, yeah.
And
Emma Roberts also.
Yeah. So it's basically bringing Truth or Dare more into the digital world. And this would all be via digitally, whatever.
You lean into the very YouTube Ring end of it.
Yes.
Okay.
And so it becomes a more, especially because everyone's now on this, right? At the end of the movie, everyone needs to be doing it. So this becomes kind of a digital platform way of doing it. And there's more, incentive now as well as not just punishment. So that would be.
What is the name of the movie?
I don't know. Truth or Dare, but Spanish, of course.
What's Dare?
In Spanish.
Is that it? Truth or Dare in Spanish?
I don't know what Dare is in Spanish.
I just put an upside down exclamation point somewhere.
I thought you were going to say Truth or Dare going viral. I thought you were going to say that.
That's too clever.
Is that too clever?
No.
Okay.
While you're looking that up,
I don't know what Dare is in Spanish.
Oh,
Matt, what is it, Kirti?
it's like it's a long word. I don't even know.
I know. We need Lisa.
Yeah, we need
Lisa as our fact checker.
Verdad o something. What's Dare? No.
I'm gonna say that's wrong.
No.
Matt, what is your sequel?
It's probably like Truth or Dare, the Omega Man. You just know that it's going to end with
Truth or Dare, the Omega Man? So how about Omega Man 2, Truth or Dare?
Hear me out, okay? So it's going to go Truth or Dare to someone who's got a nuclear stockpile, and the Dare is going to be just launch them all.
Okay.
All right.
So it's the end of the world. That's going to be the prequel, the first little part, and then they're going to have the credits. And then it's literally just going to be a bunch of trees and like one guy walking.
Truth or Dare, Kim Jong Oops.
Yes. I could see that.
I can only come up with names for other people's shit. I can't come up with what's on my own. I have no idea why.
It was adequate. But that was pretty good.
And so this one guy keeps playing?
No, he's like, he was like a baby and somehow lived through.
Ah, okay.
It's just...
So there's no zombie edition.
No. Just everybody dies in the nuclear holocaust.
Okay.
And somehow he is immune.
God damn. That's wow. I'd probably pay to see it.
I mean...
It's called I Am Legend.
That's better than what I had. Mine is literally just it's gone global now. The demon's more powerful, and now he's actually Willem Dafoe. And I said it's called.
And he doesn't look any different.
It'll be called Blumhouse's Truth or Dafoe.
Oh my god!
What? That was what I landed on.
Yeah, we should have Blumhouse. The title should be Blumhouse, the producers of Happy Death Day and Get Out. Dare you to watch Truth or Dare 2.
Truth or Dafoe.
Truth or Dafoe. God, that's terrible.
That is terrible.
Add a Medea in there somewhere.
Okay, how about this? How about you do like a Freddy vs. Jason, Alien vs. Predator? You get a bunch of serial killers together, and then it's called Truth or Scare, and they have to play with each other.
Ooh.
Yeah, there we go. Truth or Scare.
I like it.
That's
good.
Blumhouse and Truth or Scare.
With that said, we're gonna move to our final segment.
Final
Y'all played the game before. Truth or Dare? Matt?
Are we actually playing Truth or Dare?
No. Hey, I was going to do the bullshit dare. If you said dare, I was going to do the bullshit thing. It was like, I dare you to say this truth. You know,
I dare you to give this movie above a 6. Matt is stabbing himself. What is happening?
Your final cut. What do you give this movie?
I'd give it like 5 dead friends.
5 out of 10.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. That's better than I thought.
I'll follow up with that 5 out of 10 tongues for me. So from my perspective as a horror fan, this is very similar to a lot of 90s era, early 2000 horror movies. Very, very Final Destination.
Oh, yeah.
If you like Final Destination, you will enjoy this movie.
If you like Final Destination, you will maybe enjoy the ripoff of Final Destination.
You're not going in this movie. No one is buying tickets for this film thinking they're about to see the fucking Godfather, right? They're buying it to say, I can't wait to see all these kids from the OC get
Kellick's
offed.
made them an offer they can't refuse. So you
true. This on the day of my daughter's rave in Mexico.
Yeah,
I just it's entertaining.
It is.
We've seen worse movies.
Drink with the fishes.
Yeah,
I can do this all day.
Kirti, what would you give this?
I would give this maybe, I don't know, a cuatro. Cuatro, like skull little pots that they had. Those things. I don't know what those are.
A handmade skull custom clay pot.
Yeah, those things.
Something you find in, like,
Televasas.
anthropology, right?
Yeah.
I think they're called Televasas.
Televasas?
Yeah.
We have to say it in that accent?
Telly Savalas? What? No, that's an actor. I will give this movie. So we got 5s, we got 4. I'm thinking like a 3.5.
Oh,
you can't do points.
Wait, it's like
I know,
$1 million and how much they spent on this movie?
yeah. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. No, now I'm I'm crystallizing it. 1 for each $1 million. 1 for each joke that landed. So 3.5 jokes in the movie landed. I'll give.
There were more than 3. Ronnie had like 5 on his own.
Did he though? Did he? And then I guess
why do the best ones always die so early?
I'll give it 3 out of 5. Oh, you're so nobles.
Oh my god!
It's like, I got dared to sleep with this guy. Oh, you're so noble. But the way she delivered it, people were laughing.
Oh
in the theater.
By people, me and
but there were others. There were others.
I couldn't hear him over me.
It was so loud,
cracking loud on that one. That was
could have just been the echo.
There was I audibly sighed in the theater numerous times.
Oh yeah,
it was like that's
better or worse than The Strangers.
This movie's way better. This movie's 3.5 times better than Strangers. I give it a 1.
That's right. That's right.
It was
all right.
Better.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for this week's episode. Before we get out of here, I do want to wish a very happy birthday to the original unsuspecting victim and our co-host Lisa.
Oh, hi, Lisa.
She as her birthday gift, she did not have to go watch this with us.
Wow.
You're tearing me apart.
I will say that the minute she found out this starts in Mexico, she was already not thrilled.
Wow.
That would have been a much different episode. So I think what we may do a special episode whenever she does finally see it, probably when it comes out in DVD in like 3 weeks. It
was on VOD before in the theater.
Maybe do a short recap episode with her. But otherwise, happy birthday to her. Thank you both very much for coming out and checking this movie out and talking about it. Nate, where can they find us?
Yeah, so you can find this episode and all of our others at TexasPodcastMassacre.com. You can check us out on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, and all your other podcast platforms.
All right. Well, from all of us here at Texas Podcast Massacre, thank you so much for tuning in, and just keep telling yourself it's only a movie. Good night.